Yeah, fun.
Can I have your attention? Ladies and gentlemen, in the history of classic arcade gaming, there have been many times when various gamers have set world records all on the same day on various games. However, I'm not aware of any time in the history of gaming that someone in the same day has even attempted to take two major world records. But if anybody could do it, it'd be my friend, Billy Mitchell. After tremendous encouragement or harassment from my son, I guess he follows the news and listens to people, and he was encouraging me very heavily to do something. I had played and I had practiced simply because I had played and practiced with him. And being on the eve of the Video Game Hall of Fame, I had to think of what it was exactly that I wanted to do. And I thought to myself, well, we have our friendly rivalry at Donkey Kong. And which, regardless of what everybody thinks, everything is very friendly. Usually. The fact of the matter is, timing is everything. And I also wanted to make another statement. There was an arcade called Boomers, formerly known as Grand Prix, and it was the world's largest arcade. It was open 24 hours. And it is the absolute reason why champions were built. Everybody who's a champion who came from South Florida came because of that place. They came and they achieved world records because of Boomers. And I wanted to come here to say that I think that there needs to be a place in the Video Game Hall of Fame for places like Boomers, places like Fun Spot, a place where champions were built and world records were made. So I guess this is my friendly way of putting pressure on the Hall of Fame to see to it that maybe next year things like that happen. I was at Boomers. The manager was terrific. I mean, he'd do anything, he'd move anything, he basically gave us a place. His name is Joe T. He's the current manager there. He managed to develop it a couple of years ago, who's now not there. His name is Ron Bowman. With his help, I sat down in front of a Donkey Kong, and after a little trouble, as there normally is, I managed to play, and I managed to set a new world record that I guess you're going to see finalized right here. Well, with all the fanfare that went on, nice gifts that came my way, I just played music and flashes. Be somewhere later. Back then, fellow, there was a lot of hugs and kisses and hoots and hollering. And from Twin Galaxies, Pete was on the phone, and Pete was on his way over. So I thought, this will be great. I'll introduce him to the manager, and I really want Twin Galaxies to have a strong foothold in South Florida with a place that's really friendly and cooperative, just like other places like Fun Spot. So Pete was on his way there, and I turned and I said to the two Twin Galaxies people there, I said, one more thing I got to take care of. And I started a game of Donkey Kong Jr. And I thought it was neat because I think it would have been the first time Pete would have seen a world record. Am I right? No. So I played, and I guess I was about 3/4 of the way through before I said, where's Pete? And then Todd said, oh, he's not going to be able to make it. So that's the story about Pete. But anyway, on Donkey Kong Jr., what was significant as opposed to Donkey Kong is I reached the end of the game, or the final stages of the game on my first guy, which I needed to do in order to get the old record. And I actually thought to myself, as I was there at the end, that I was going to just cave in and let the game die shortly beyond the record, because I often do that. But I saw an opportunity that would maybe make me be able to get my very highest personal best. So I played it right to the end, right to the dying last breath. And and I beat my own personal record. So those were both done on Saturday, and I was quite ecstatic, as you might guess. There were scores of people, maybe as much as 100 people at times behind you. They had their cell phones and videos, so the word of it leaked out to some degree one way or another. There were stories printed with the wrong scores, wherever you are. And it was something that we were going to announce last Monday or Tuesday, but then somebody smarter than me said the best place to announce it would be here. So it's announced here. All the respect in the world to people like Tim and Steve and Hank. Basically, to eclipse what they did is never easy. People always say it comes so easy to me. And to eclipse those people and their achievements is never easy. Never. And Mark from Springfield, Missouri, as I sat there and calculated the game, I talked to different people. I talked to Rick Fothergill. I talked to Steve. And I said, man, I don't know if I can do that. That's a lot of points by the end. And in the end, again, I was able to do it. But just for him to hear the uncertainty, he knew it would be difficult. So the two of these are going to play here. I appreciate everybody's time. And I appreciate everybody putting up with me and my annoyance when they say, so what'd you do? And I said, something fun. So did you get your record? And then there was some misinformation on the internet that I had gotten this Pac-Man world record. And that was misinformation. But when I play and I stop shortly after the world record, sometimes it might be thought that I do it to be a white guy, and probably that's true. It's probably thought that I do it for sportsmanship or out of respect for other players. I keep the competition tight or not to discourage people. And to a certain degree, that's true. But mostly I do it just because I do it. So.
Well, my friend Billy Mitchell has set a new world record on Donkey Kong Jr. and beaten the existing world record on Donkey Kong by exactly 1,100 points. And so now, Billy Mitchell is once again the world record holder on both Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. All I can say is, go Billy, go Billy, go. That's all.
What is your score?
Yeah, what is your score?
What was the final?
1 million. Yeah, you're right. You should have to watch it.
Donkey Kong Jr. was 1,270,900, and Donkey Kong is 1,100 more than Hank Chin. So it'd be 1,061,800. 1,062,000 and change, with 1,100 more than Hank Chin.
Good thing he wasn't there.
That's right.
Yeah, it's 1,062,800. And I know it's been said that I passed the score by the same mark as I did Steve. The truth is I was going up the last ladder on the last board that I played, calculating the last score in the bonus. I saw that I had beaten it by 1,200. I just sort of stalled for a second. And then I went across losing 100 points, so I beat it by 1,100 points. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit of a white joke, but it's fun. And I like the fact that I did it at Boomers. I think when you don't do it in a public arena, when you don't do it in a crowd, when you don't do it in front of scores of people, I think you rob the public of what it is they deserve. They deserve the opportunity to view great gameplay like they always have here in Ottumwa. Ottumwa was always the place you came to show up. And so I guess I'm hoping that these other players who are so good and who are able to create these records, that again, they do it at a place like Boomers, a place like Fun Spot, a place like here, where the public that supports them so well can actually see it. It means a lot more. It gives you a lot more satisfaction.
You know, a lot of people think that there's all this heated rivalry and anger between Billy and Steve. I'll say this, Billy made these posters for the event, and he'll be happy to sign them for many of you. I know we've got enough for everyone, but not for me. I'm going to go with the Team Weeby t-shirt. But he made these posters to hand out to good spirit to say he appreciates Steve Weeby. He appreciates Hank Chin, Tim Serby, and all of his rivals. And I can't call myself a rival anymore. He shellacked me, but go Billy go.
Oh, we're going to look here at this relation there.
All right. Thank you very much. Dude.